Howdy, friends. Big, big heart. Thank you for everybody who came to class today. It was like the doors opened and people flooded in, and I sense just that the floodgates of my heart, just seeing all y'all, people that are regulars in class, people I haven't seen for a while, and then people that used to come to near moves like so long ago, seeing us all come together. We had a thing in Houston. We had a thing in Houston called the Saturday morning near class, and Alan Davidson, a dear friend who I really don't know. I guess I can say died, but I also want to say he just ended this ride and he got to go where he was wanting. He died last weekend, and we're all coming to terms with that. But today, we got to celebrate his life and through dance and listen to the words of his favorite near routine. It's from the music of Enigma. And late last night, I pulled up the lyrics. I highly recommend just Google the lyrics for Cross of Changes. So first of all, how fascinating that this routine that was Alan's favorite is called Cross of Changes. For me, change is about transformation. Yeah, and that cross, it was Easter last Sunday, but also that cross, that point where we don't know on our journey when we're gonna step off this ride into the next ride, but it's like a junction. And that for Alan was last week. With no notice, he was healthy and happy, appeared to be so vibrantly enjoying life. So the whole class begins with, we come out from the deep to help and understand, but not to kill. It takes many lives till we succeed, to clear the debts of many, many 100 years. How amazing. Yeah, for me, that to help and understand but not to kill, it really links with that healer, heal thyself and do no harm. Do no harm to yourself or to others. And Alan was wonderful at and not only doing no harm to others, but doing so much healing for so many people. So we danced beautifully today, and then the last session that I know of that Alan did was last Saturday, and he talked quite a lot about the different archetypes, particularly the innocent archetype. Ah, thank you. This archetype he's talking about is we are born into this world as we're born into the world completely innocent and innocent and completely whole and fluid in this beautiful, delightful, floating place, as if we're connected with all that is. We are born in this beautiful place of innocence where we trust in the world around us. And and the words of this song is called Return to Innocence, and connecting the dots and weaving now. And these are the words: love, devotion, feeling, emotion. Don't be afraid to be weak. Don't be too proud to be strong. Just look into your heart, my friend. That will be, look into your heart, my friend. That will be the return to yourself, your return to innocence. If you want, then start to laugh. If you must, then start to cry. Be yourself, don't hide. Just believe in destiny. Don't care what people say, just follow your own way. Don't give up and use the chance to return to innocence. It's not the beginning of the end. It's the return to yourself, the return to innocence. And I think that's a perfect description of Alan. I truly believe he was love, he is love, and he was totally devoted to this thing called life, and so generously devoted to being his light like none other. He was definitely in the thing of, don't care what people say, follow your own way. Well, Alan had his own way and people followed him. Yeah. And and connecting with don't give up. Use the chance to return to innocence. So I choose to believe, with feeling, with emotions, to when we say celebrate Alan, the dude manifested the ultimate last act. After having a fantastic day, he went to sleep, yeah, and now he has returned to innocence. And even though I go through the emotions of that loss, it's keep returning to the innocence, return to that place where I'd like to be with Alan, and recognizing that that time will come, yeah. And then, just a side note, the next line in the whole song is, I love you, I kill ya, but I love you forever. And yeah, I love, it says, I see love, I can see passion. Yeah. Don't play games with the ones who love you. Yeah. So look into the mirror of your soul. Love and hate are one and all. Sacrifice turns to revenge, and believe me, you will see the face who will say, I'll just stop with, I love you. So thank you everybody who came to class. Definitely people that hadn't been there for a long time. Alan had been talking recently about wanting quarterly for the tribe to get back together on Zoom or maybe in person, at least quarterly, for us to really get together to connect and dance. And so definitely want that to happen. Also, Alan's work will continue. He was in the process of writing a book. He had so many podcasts and conferences, and a lot of that was recorded. And I'm really hoping, with the help of some friends, that we can find all that information and save that. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. Um, so, just so you know, there are more ways of celebrating Alan. The Houston Collective, and I've put a link on this if you want to connect with them. They're teaching a live class, as they always do, every Sunday at 10 a.m. I think Cambria is leading it. She had a lovely, lovely special relationship with Alan. And so to celebrate Alan and also to support Cambria and to support the near Houston community, if you can be there at Fuego's tomorrow at 10, I know how loved I felt with all these people coming to class this morning. And so if you can be there, I think Alan would love it if you could be there. And if you can't be there in person, if you're part of their Facebook group, I think you can actually experience it simultaneously live through the screen. So check that link and join the Houston Collective if you want to be part of that. And then his Badass Mystic kind of evolution tribe have initiated doing a really lovely celebrating Alan's life tomorrow, Sunday evening, I think Central Time at 6. And I'll include the link for that as well. If you go to the Facebook group, it gives the link for the what will be a Zoom call, and I think that will open when that happens. I will be there, and I would love to see you. And hey, let the dance continue. Next weekend, I am going to dance to the best of Donna Summers, a tribute to Mr. Allen, who loved um, teaching some of these songs. We put them together and had a really good time. So bring some sparkles if you come to class next Saturday. Had something else. Where's it going? Just passing that Alan played with this connection of misunderstanding namaste. Namaste can be here being no mistakes. So as I click out from this, I invite you to really play with live life in a place of how can I be returning to that beautiful state of innocence. No mistake. No mistakes. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And remember, you bought the ticket. You are on the ride. I invite you to enjoy the ride. Like all great roller coasters and all rides at the fairground, there will be an end, and most of us don't know when that will be. And I certainly am inspired. I hope I can manifest my exit as gloriously, impressively, and holy as Mr. Alan Davidson did. So be well. Have a great weekend. I hope to see you on the disco floor sometime celebrating Alan.